pro tips. I've been emailed by a young man asking me about rest play. I have also noticed on YouTube that the competition has also got a video up there or a clip on rest play. I'm taking it that maybe that this young man has emailed the both of us and wants to see both explanations of rest play. If this is the case and it's a little bit of a competition, I'm more than willing to be up for it. I have watched Snooker Tipsy's clip on rest play, and it doesn't show very much at all. It doesn't explain anything, doesn't put any faults right as you may have. What he actually says is, this is how I use the rest. Well, anytime you're receiving coaching of any sort, the most important person is you. You're the one who's being coached, you're the one who's being taught, and you are the one who's trying to get the benefit out of it. Now, what he hasn't explained in any of the clip at all is grip when using the rest. Not so much the rest itself, but the cue, not the rest. Because there are a couple of different grips on the cue when using the rest. Now, if it is, the most important thing that you need is that the cue goes straight, in a straight line. If it isn't going in a straight line, then you're going to have problems, because on impact, if it is, you're going to go slightly off centre, then you're going to put side on the ball. If you put side on the ball, now you miss the pot. So, just to try and see if you do or you don't, just take the cue when you're using the rest. Don't put a ball in front of it, and just start getting the cue going in and out. If it is, you know, as you play a shot, the cue goes through nice and straight, that's fine. If it is, the cue now veers off one way or the other, such as this, now this is going to cause you problems, because as soon as you're at the white on impact, you can see now that the cue is veering off there to the left. It will vary whether you're left or right-handed, because if you're left-handed, it's liable to go that way. Now the problem is with that is how you're actually gripping the cue itself. So what I'm going to do now is just show you a couple of grips on the cue and different ways of holding it. Now here's my cue here. Now most players will grip it like this with two fingers, so, and the thumb underneath, and go through like this. Now the problem with this is that the middle finger here has a tendency to pull on the cue, so it will do that. If it is you use it with two fingers and it doesn't pull on the cue, then don't change it, keep it the way it is. But if it is now you find that the cue is pulling slightly exaggerated there to the left, then take off the middle finger and we use what's called a loop grip. So now, as long as you do that, what you'll find is now that the cue goes nice and straight. It will go nice and straight because this middle finger now isn't going to pull on it. So those are the main two grips when you're playing with the rest. If it is you're a junior and you're not comfortable using the rest, and it is you don't feel you can do it like as a junior, then just put all your fingers around it and just gently push through it. But what you should be trying to get is, if it's pulling, this loop. Now the other thing which he doesn't show you in his clip, just move the camera around, no point getting here, is the actual position of the arm. Now your arm, if we just go out there, I'm hoping I'm sort of getting all this in, is in this position. Because now what this allows you to do is bring the cue back and go through and extend the arm. The other thing which he doesn't tell you is where your head should be. And hopefully I'll get this in shot. And what a lot of players actually do is they look right down the barrel of it. Now this is okay. The problem comes now when you pull the cue back, it's suddenly hitting you in the mouth, in the nose, around the chin area. So now, if it is you look down the barrel of it, just take a little step back. So now you can see now that my face is nowhere near the cue, and what I can actually do is pull it back. I can pull it back right the way if I like, and then take it back, and just a nice push through. That's basically the rest play. Now, what he also says is when the cue is on the table, to brace the rest. You don't brace the rest because what you're trying to be is nice and relaxed. The rest won't move. As long as it's on there, it won't move. So all you're going to try and do is just rest your hand on top of it, because all it's there for, basically, is once you've played the shot, to lift it out the way. Please remember at all times that the rest actually, he says look at it for what it is. Well, if we looked at it for what it is, it's a stick with a cross on the end. What it actually is an extension of your arm. There's your arm there, and the rest is on the end, which is the X here on the end, the little cross on the end. That's your bridging hand. So all it is an extension of your hand. This can go anywhere it likes, wherever you feel comfortable with it. If you feel comfortable with it under the cue, that's fine. If you feel comfortable with it over there, that's also fine. If it is you like to hold it like that, that also is fine, because what you make then is little adjustments. If you don't feel you're quite right, then once you've made your little adjustments, then you maybe put it on the deck there and just rest your hand on top of it. You see there, I'm not bracing, I'm not doing anything. What I'm actually doing is leaning on the table with my elbow. So now my weight actually is on my elbow there. I'm not, you see there again, I'm not sort of braced or anything, and you can just get the cue going nice. Again, don't get your face too close to the cue, pull it back nicely, and then just a nice push through. Anytime you look at these clips on YouTube, no matter who it is, whether it's me, whether it's anybody else who's coaching, wherever, have a see what you're actually getting out of it. And most of the time, if it is they're just basic clips, you're not going to get a lot. They're just going to show you how to pop balls. But a genuine coach will look at you. He will know what faults are made on particular items in the game, and they will be able to correct it. That's the most difficult thing. You can't play like somebody else. You must play like you, and that's what a coach will do for you. I hope you found this useful. I hope you found it helpful. So just to recap, nice and relaxed on the cue, nice and relaxed on the rest itself. What I haven't said all the way through is that you need the tip of your cue as close to the white ball as possible. So I'll just bring this back slightly. Sure whether that's in shot or not? Yes it is. So again, we get the cue nice and close. I'm not in shot it is, but my face is nowhere near the cue, so this allows me to pull the cue back. You can see the cue coming back there on the rest. Get the cue going nicely, take it back, and just a nice push through. Like I say, I hope you find this helpful. If it is you've got any comments, please leave them. If it is you're going to view the clips, at least try and leave a comment. If it is you want any advice on any matches you've played or frames you've played, certain situations, feel free to ask. I'm still currently a professional snooker player. I'm still currently a professional snooker coach employed by the WPBSA. So feel free. That's what these clips are here for. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. It's Snooker Pro Tips.